This is Love Again. This is part 6 of Concerns for Chris Brown and Rihanna, told by Yahweh that I wrote down. And so he continued on to say, the Lord Almighty said, my X-ray vision I invented enables me to see scoundrels. They cannot hide in a body. And they tell y'all anything and barely none of you dispute it. No one prays to me for assistance. The Rat Pack. They got rid of them. And that's all I'm going to say about that, said the Lord. So you see, it's not a black thing, but it's mostly now, after they forced Rihanna to sit down, they taped her mouth so she wouldn't scream. A few blows would have knocked her out. So I took her, said the Lord. When I remove someone, the body deflates, collapses, and so they thought she had fainted from fear. And so they went to town boxing on her face. I watched them. I sorrowed at the sight of my very own DNA that I shared was being handled ruthlessly, said the Lord. I gave them existence, and there they were, pounding on a gentle female face, as though she was inside. But little did they know I had her, said God Almighty. She was looking at the violence intended upon her. She cried, couldn't bear to watch. I stopped them and sent them to judging chambers. They thought they'd creamed her, but still don't know that they did not. It was one of our rubber dolls, so lifelike till it scares many who view them. They are manufactured at home base Planet Heaven. They left the doll in that condition. We gathered them when they tried to pull off, as innocent lambs, said the Lord God. The neighbor watched them leave out before we picked them up, and was curious to why so many men were leaving Rihanna's place. They entered and untied her, but Rihanna does not remember this. It's because she wasn't there to remember it, to relive it, said the Lord. No flashbacks, because I had her. But because she was so promiscuous, I put her back in after the blows. But she do remember answering the door for many men. She began to believe it was a dream. She's not sure. When you expose lots of your private parts publicly, you can't expect me, the Lord, to help stop every rapist attempt upon you, or violence that slows you and your show down. It reduces your beauty. It's not my fault, but I will do something, said the Lord. So I stopped her from feeling the pain that they applied. She got a call, and while in the mirror, she screamed and cried. It was the leader of the Illumi gang on the other end, telling her that they had qualms about her being with Chris. So stop it, or else. So she thought of her life. When paramedics came, they asked, did she want to press charges? She said no, she didn't know them. But they wrote in their report, abusive boyfriend, until they found out his name. The press jumped on it. All were Illuminati, having their men in place. Chris, on the other hand, was coming from a gathering, and there a new set of men were, demanding he take the blame. He rushed to call her, but the media had it out there before he knew it. His mom was devastated. Never had Chris, her son, ever done anything like that. Put his hands on a female. What was going on, she thought. Then a knock came at the door. They seated her, same as they did Rihanna, but a different set. After they told her what they expected of her, she cried. You expect my son to take the blame? She yelled. My, what have we gotten into? She repeatedly said. Then they left her with this threat. Yes, if you want him to live. She was devastated, the mom. But I, God Almighty, now am here to solve all mysteries behind issues done unfairly. But Chris is innocent, and I'm here to help. Shalom.